From the track and field stadium at StubHub Center, LA Galaxy 2 is here. Tonight, Galaxy Junior side hosts the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Hello again and welcome alongside Dan Kennedy, Joe Titino here. Thank you for joining us tonight. Galaxy 2 looking to get back into the winners column. They've lost 2 in a row, Dan, and trying to get this thing going.
Yeah, nice to be back home after coming in after a couple tough results. This is exactly where you want to be. Beautiful evening for a game. I'm sure they've been working hard together through the week to get this thing going.
They are led by Jordan Burt, 4 goals on the season. It's going to be good to see him out there against that Galaxy defense.
Yeah, Galaxy defense is going to have to pull it together a little bit here. It's about team defending, Joe. It's not about anything other than that. You got to find a time to get behind the ball, collective, organized, and then when you get your chances in front of the net, you got to put them away. Ethan Zubak's been a real bright point for this team. So they just got to hopefully depend on him a little bit more tonight.
Justin Dillon as well, 2 goals on the season. Let's take a look at those first 11s. First off, the visiting Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC.
In goal, you start with Mao Z Poati, Jordan Burt in the back line with Sean McFarland, Josh Phillips, Josh Suggs. In midfield, you got the captain, Ronnie Aguirre, Taesong Kim, Eddie Prue, Shane McColm. And then up top, you have Kevon Frater, Masta Kacher to round out the starting 11. Looking over at the Galaxy 2, Bennett Snaden in goal, Zico Bailey in the back line with John Angola, Robert Castellanos, Josh Turnley. And then in midfield, we have Jonathan Hernandez. And good to see Alejandro Covarrubias back, Andre Zenga, and Jorge Hernandez. And then up top, you got the 2 goal scorers, Justin Dillon and Ethan Zubak.
I think we'll see some shots from distance from Alejandro Covarrubias tonight. It is the Galaxy 2 at home against Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. The first kick is straight ahead. Stay with us.
Hugo Arellano. I'm a center back, outside back, and I was born in La Palma, California. It was Jersey Shore. I don't know. I like watching a lot of drama, so, that was good enough for me, I guess. A cat? All they do is sleep, so, that'd be pretty chill. Biggest pet peeve? When people put ketchup all over their fries, like on top of them and not like dip them. I hate that. Probably Spider-Man. Who wouldn't want to be flying around in webs all over the city, saving everybody? The little purple devil guy that like smiles like weird. I don't know. I'd probably be Chris Martin from Coldplay. I don't know. I'd always want to be like a musician, kind of like having that as an occupation, just working, having fans like yell at you while you sing, and I don't know. That seems like a pretty cool atmosphere I'd want to experience.
Welcome back to the Track and Field Stadium StubHub Center here tonight as LA Galaxy 2 home against Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. As you take a look at the overall record, 2-7-2, 8 points overall for Colorado Springs, 4-4 and 5, 17 points. Galaxy 2 trying to get back on track. Not even really thinking about playoffs right now, trying to get things going. Steve Tritchew, the head coach at Colorado Springs, Switchbacks FC. Tritchew, that brings me back in time when I was a kid watching him play. Michael Munoz, the head coach of LA Galaxy 2, his first year as the head man of the younger side, which 19.9 is the average age of this Galaxy 2 team. So it's nothing that we've seen before now with G2. This is a whole different direction.
Yeah, and this has just been a philosophy switch for the Galaxy 2. They've decided that, you know, they want to really find out what this academy is doing and implement that into the second team, and then eventually implement those second team players into the first team. I mean, we've seen the coaching staff step up from Galaxy 2 last year into the Galaxy first team. So bit of a transition, and it's not like you want to use excuses for the record of where they're at in the season right now, but it is a developing process, and Mike Munoz, young head coach, but certainly they feel like he is the character to bring this side along, and there's a lot of belief in him.
Patience, patience, patience. As long as the kids are learning and they're moving in the right direction right now, I think you stay the course and you don't worry about anything else. It's when you get that knee-jerk reaction that it becomes a problem.
Well, and for the players on the field, when you go through a hard spell, it can make you a little bit tougher. And as long as the vision is broad and is not this week we have to win, it's more this week we have to get better.
Right.
And as long as there's improvement and you correct mistakes from the weeks past and you're putting the right foot forward, then the results will come. And that's what I've seen so far, is that this group is not broken by the results that they've had so far. And with that being said, this group's going to get stronger. They've brought in a little bit more experience with a player like Alejandro Covarrubias back, and I expect them to grow.
Our referee tonight is Farhad Datko, and we are underway. His assistants are Eduardo Jeff as well as Alexander Lutman. Galaxy defend the goal to our right and attack from right to left as the ball is out of play. Switchbacks FC on possession here on the throw far side. Stay compact defensively. It's what you want from the young guys from the Galaxy, and they come out with possession here. They'll go long, intended for Zubak. Cleared away. It'll come back to the goalkeeper. Puati in trouble there. He'll be able to get on the end of it, but he was almost taken advantage of by Zubak.
Puati a little casual on the ball there, and Zubak, this is one of his strengths, is his ability to cover ground and make it hard on the defense. But here you see him making it really hard on the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper definitely fortunate there. Really, really good pressure from Ethan Zubak.
Castellanos now for Galaxy 2, able to play it on the right side. It'll come back defensively. All the way back to the keeper, Snedden. Out the far side for a throw. Talk about things you want to see improve, right? Your goalkeeper able to keep that ball in bounds is one of the things, I imagine.
They've had a lot of different goalkeepers in the lineup, and Bennett Snedden's one of the younger players on this squad, but the expectation is that he's up for this challenge. A lot of times for younger goalkeepers, it's just polishing off these little things, and the little things add up over time. You know, distribution's certainly one of them.
Another throw in here coming up from Jordan Burton. Actually, he'll let this one go. He'll get it up throw. Back in the midfield now. Argueta, captain of this club. He'll wheel it around the left side. Good work by the Galaxy defensively, forcing them back to the right. Burt, he'll play ahead. Malcolm, broken up, back the other way. Covarrubias on possession. He'll turn away from one defender, in some trouble right now. Now able to clear it forward in the midfield. Again, Burt. Tries to knock this top of the Galaxy defense. Castellanos is there, needs a little help. Watch out for this opportunity. Nice job. The right back coming over and clearing it out of play over the near side touch. I believe that was Zico Bailey coming over. Nice job sliding on. In possession back to the Galaxy here on the throw-in.
Colorado starting the game, high pressure, just trying to get the ball in the LA Galaxy's defensive third and try to make something out of it. It's important when Galaxy get these opportunities going forward that they make something of them.
Nice chance here, or half chance, as the cross is deflected and cleared away. Colorado Springs switchback doing a good job of getting numbers back. This will be a throw-in. Expect a long throw into the area. Zubak showing short right at the side of the box. It'll come right into him. Back out, Covarrubias. Out wide once again, Turnley. Covarrubias. Good ball into the area here. Second chance on the ball. He'll have a go at goal. It's saved by Puati. And cleared back the other way for a moment. Justin Dillon got on the end of that one. Good right-footed ball from an acute angle.
Justin staying really, really strong on the ball. Pushes the defender off of it, comes back to goal, and you have to hand it to Puati. He stood big, he stood strong. I actually really like it when the forward goes to goal and they don't have much of an angle. If there's not any crossing opportunities, the best place to go for me is high near post. That's exactly what Dillon did, and credit to the goalkeeper, Puati, for keeping that out.
And that's because the goalkeeper's in a crouch trying to protect that near post, right?
Yeah, and there's just not much time to react. I mean, Justin Dillon's coming in nearly 6 yards out, and goalkeepers sometimes will even lean to the cross thinking they're going to read the play, and they'll fall away from their near post, but the goalkeeper there stood strong.
Burt on the near side here for Colorado Springs. Good ball movement here as they get it into the attack. On the near side again, possession. Malcolm. Right off the defender and out of play, right off the face there. And throwing. Burt. Trying to find some space. He has to go back. Good job by Covarrubias there. Forcing the pass back instead. Argueta. Almost the opportunity there for Galaxy 2. Both teams still trying to settle down a bit here in the early moments. Argueta, once again, 6 minutes into this contest. Ball will come near his side. McFarland. Kim. And back one more time. I understand on the switching of the point there, but finding its way from touchline to touchline, that was a bit slow.
And that allows Galaxy, they're sitting two lines of four back with their midfields and their midfield and defenders, and it allows them just to kind of read the play. And you saw Jorge Hernandez reach out, pressure really strong wide, and the ball ends up just going out of play. So as long as Galaxy keeps this shape, they have two forwards in Dillon and Zubak that do a lot of work, and they'll put the other team under pressure.
Burt knocking this one in the area. Good idea there. Too much, though, for Kevon Frater. And Sneddon able to pick it up. Perfect evening for the beautiful game here. Some cloud cover, but it's cooled off a bit. It was a bit sticky earlier today, but nice night for the game here at StubHub Center. Good ball for Zubak. He'll send it back across and get enough of that one. Right on the keeper. Puati he'll pick up.
Great distribution from Puati.
Here comes Colorado Springs on the attack. Back the other way. Malcolm will bring it down. Right corner of the area. Has a little help here. Frater. Left-footed ball towards the backside of the 6 and out of play. Goal kick.
Looks like Zico Bailey does just enough there to throw off the attacking player. Ball swung in. Sneddon can't come out and collect a cross, and as long as you just distract the attacker enough, sometimes you'll offset him. That's exactly what happened. Ball ends up kind of trickling off the attacker and going out of bounds for a goal kick.
0-0 here, early moments of this one. We thank you for joining us at LAGalaxy.com this evening and the Galaxy's YouTube channel. Zubak able to flick it forward. Phillips. It'll come back defensively. Again, Burt. Argueta. They'll set up deep in their own midfield right now. A lot of room going forward if they want to take it up. Jordan Burt decided to play it back again defensively. McFarland. Malcolm back out. Good work here by the Galaxy. Taking away the passing lanes for the moment. Taesong Kim. Again, Burt off the defender and back the other way to go. Kim.
Galaxy starting the game really organized, not risking too much. I mean, you can see it clearly, 2 blocks of 4. They're letting Colorado have the play around the back, not really too concerned about possession and their attacking half. And after starting the season off, 11 games in, giving up a few too many goals, you can tell that all they want to do is keep their shape, stay organized. They have 2 working forwards out there that can do a lot of harm.
Another long ball here at the top of the Galaxy defense. This will be a foul and a free kick. Covarrubias went in hard there. Good restart opportunity now, about 35 from goal, maybe a little further than that. 22 goals they've given up, Dan, so far this season. Galaxy 2, unfortunately.
Well, you can see they're trying to address that problem.
Sure.
Very conservative, very organized. Let this Colorado team get comfortable on the ball, start advancing the team up the field, and then the counter, the break will be on.
Our referee will walk off the 10 yards. And according to his 10 yards, it's about 32 yards away from goal. Left-footed ball here from Frater. I think he's going to line it up, try to either bend it to the back post or over the wall and to the near one.
Awful long way to score from here, but
referee gives the go-ahead. Frater does send it near post and right on the keeper instead. Nice job by Sneddon, getting in front of that one, not giving up a rebound.
For me, 35 yards out, I mean, you really have to be able to make the ball knuckle in order to really challenge the goalkeeper. And there, if you're going to send in a bending ball, I think you're better off trying to clip something or play it short and maybe change the point of service.
Free kick here for Galaxy 2. Hey, keep up to date with the USL all season long by visiting the new USL.com for everything you need to know about the USL and its 29 teams. Free kick here for Galaxy 2, 0-0, early moments, 11 minutes in. There's Covarrubias. Trying to get it into the area. That's broken up, cleared away by Suggs. Back towards midfield. Nice interception here. Back the other way now. Come Galaxy 2. Zubac will reel it out wide. Here's Bailey. Back it comes. Zonga towards the penalty area. Into the box it'll go. Out comes Puati, and he'll pull it down. The quick outlet. Argueta able to play it back. Kim, he'll go back defensively. These young teams very happy to start out in their own defense. Play that ball back harder as opposed to going forward with a good crisp pass. This will be a throw-in.
Well, there's so much emphasis on possession, and sometimes if you overemphasize that, then the play becomes conservative. You still have to be willing to take chances to play the ball forward and move the lines into the attack.
There's Colorado Springs on the attack left side. They want it offside. Not the case. The flag stays down. Here's the cross, cleared away. Comes ahead to Covarrubias. He's able to break the pressure. Ahead to Zubac. Being held a bit there. Wants the foul. He'll get it. And a free kick. Do it one more time here. Zonga along with Covarrubias. Here's Zonga. Bailey, a little heavy on that pass there. Handball? Yes. Free kick. Covarrubias switches it quickly onto the left side. Here's Turnley. He'll take up the space. This time finding Jonathan Hernandez. Good ball here into the center of the park. Covarrubias. Bailey. Nice job into the corner. Bailey will run onto this one. Pull it back. Still an opportunity here for a cross that needs to happen sooner than later. It does. It was deflected and cleared away. Thought that was going to be a one-time cross by Bailey, honestly, when it came into the corner.
Well, and that's how this team's set up and designed. They're designed to get the ball wide and whip the ball into the box. You got 2 forwards, 6'2 plus, willing to crash, get in there. It doesn't look like this Colorado Springs team is the biggest of teams. So good plan of attack. Definitely get the ball wide, get it hot in the box. Just a little bit too much toka outside to delay the service and allow Colorado to get the players in.
Good job keeping possession here for Galaxy 2. Covarrubias quickly will move it out the left side. Turnley will push forward. He's got Hernandez on the wing if he wants him. Back to the stripe. Covarrubias. Zanga. Nice ball ahead, but did miss the target, unfortunately. Zanga will get it back down the left side. Hernandez is on. He'll take it up the left wing. He's got Zubak if he wants him. Plays it into the area. The header over the bar by Dylan. Good build-up that time.
Hernandez does a really good job putting the ball on his favored right foot, swinging it in the box, and Zubak, he needs to time that a little bit better. He's kind of shoulder to shoulder with the defender. He gets his arms around him and ties him up and ends up heading over the bar, but better from the Galaxy.
Quaddy with the goal kick. Near side down. Be collected. Angola. Back out Covarrubias now. Good job flighting this ball top of the air. That's a handball. The goalkeeper in the card, I believe. Keeper was well outside the 18 when he put his hand out. Picks up the yellow card here and he kicked the ball away. Could have been a second yellow there as well, Dan.
Good ball in behind by Covarrubias, and you have both forwards running off of it. The goalkeeper, no real reason for him to come out of the box there. You gotta time it, compose yourself, and really make the decision of, okay, if I'm coming out of the box, obviously I can only use my body for this ball. He overruns it, finds himself out of the box. Ball's going to skip on behind him, and with both forwards in full pursuit, he's in trouble. He's got no other option but to handball it. So, I mean, in the end, I guess you could say it's a smart play because he avoids the goal, but what the biggest problem is, just be composed, be relaxed. You don't put yourself in that position to need to hand the ball outside the box.
Well, then he's disgusted with himself and kicks the ball away.
Yeah.
Two mistakes there.
But now look at the position you've put your team in. I mean, under pressure for no reason. He could have been patient, just gathered that ball in the box with no problems at all.
Just outside 18 yards from goal. Good opportunity here for the Galaxy. Covarrubias is there lining it up. This one, though, sent by Bailey onto the wall and cleared out. Another ball into the area. Good job with a header right on the keeper this time. Quaddy.
So the other thing it does is, I mean, Galaxy's thinking, okay, we just need to get the ball in behind this defense, and certainly Colorado's defense is thinking that, well, this keeper's not really sure of what he's doing, and he's going to be more unsure now. So it unsettles the entire team.
Here comes Colorado Springs, a good opportunity as they take it into the area. Nice job by Sneddon coming off his line. He'll collect it side of the 6. Turnley. Hernandez. Taking the midfield here. Good idea trying to find Zubak and come off him on the deflection and out of play. Goal kick here. Josh Phillips with the attempted clearance found Zubak instead. I like the Galaxy too, the way they're going about this right now. Staying compact, being direct in their play, not going touchline to touchline in midfield and putting yourself in a position to where you can get picked off on an errant pass.
Yeah, it's a tactical, organized approach to the game, and it allows them some time to build into the game. You're not coming out of the gate saying, okay, we're going to step up, we're going to pressure, we're going to try to win this game in the first 10 minutes. You just play yourself into it. Hopefully, as time goes on, the home field advantage will start to play out.
Hernandez on the near side here. Covarrubias. Zanga taking off the ball, back the other way. Here's Argueta. Taesong Kim, not a good pass, but cleaned up on the part of McFarland. Here's Phillips. We'll find Suggs up the left wing now. Colorado Springs able to get some numbers forward. Prue out the left side. Suggs pushing forward on that left wing. He'll get the cross away towards the spot, knocked out. But kept alive for Colorado Springs once again. Casher able to play this one left. Another attempted cross, top of the 6, headed away. A good job of winning the ball back here for Galaxy 2. They'll get the throwing out of it.
Colorado doing a really good job of getting numbers into the attack. You see that ball go wide, and they have 5 players in the box. And what that does is now you see Justin Dillon, one of the forwards, dropping all the way back because they need support in order to win. The Galaxy needs support in order to win the ball back. So they're just advancing numbers up the field. The important thing is we spoke about the Galaxy being tactical and smart with their start, but you can't put yourselves under pressure over and over again. So it's got to be a balance.
Colorado Springs trying to knock on the door here. Will come back to Bennett Sneddon. He'll pick up. Inside the 20th minute, 0-0. Galaxy 2 have had a couple of good chances. One header that sailed high, and Quaddy made a nice save near post on an opportunity as well. Free kick for Colorado Springs. McFarland will take it. No, not good long. Kept alive for a moment. Zonga will run it down. Hernandez quickly up the right channel. Phillips able to close it down in front of Zubak. He'll find Suggs and back the other way. Prue able to knock this one down. He'll get it back on the left side. Galaxy do have some numbers back defensively as well. Good overlap. Suggs sent it down low. That was a mistake in front there by Castellanos. Unfortunately for Colorado Springs, the Galaxy able to clear that one. Otherwise, you're 3 yards out. Another cross. Good job by Sneddon that time.
Yeah, Angola cleaning up the play for Castellanos, who just seems like it's a routine clearance for him. He kind of maybe takes a little concentration break, and good thing Angola was there, switched on, ready to make the play, clear danger.
Here's Hernandez, Covarrubias. Again, Hernandez on the left side. Working on his defender. Good work. Now to the near post, and
Quaddy stuck a little out of position there, ends up making a dive to his right for the cameras. Should have been a very, very routine save for the goalkeeper. But you got to hand it. I mean, Jonathan Hernandez gets the ball on the wing. You want your wide players to be able to beat defenders 1v1 in order to create service or go to goal. He decides to go to goal there. Nice little dangerous play there.
Throw in here for Galaxy 2. Hey fans, stay up to date on the latest USL news and information from around the league. Tune in to USL Coast to Coast with Mike Watts Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern on Sirius XM FC Channel 85. Also, don't forget, Sirius XM FC will air the USL Game of the Week. Please check USL.com for dates and times. 0-0 here in the 22nd minute. Argueta onto the left side. Suggs able to push this one forward quickly. Ball towards the near post. This is easy for Sneddon. He'll take his time now. No reason to rush it. Some forwards like the goalkeeper to quickly put that ball back into play sometimes. They see an opportunity.
Yeah, both of these forwards, I mean, they're pretty comfortable playing with their back to goal. So if they get the defender on their hip or on their backside, as long as Sneddon plays it in front of them, they should be able to bring it down. And I mean, you've already seen the back line for the Colorado team be unsettled, the goalkeeper unsettled coming off his line. So even if it's played to their head and there's a flick on, it's a good play.
Possession here, the Galaxy. Engola. Turnley. Nice job by Hernandez again, pushing up the wing. Zango. Closed down quickly by Kim. Good idea, maybe a little bit too much on that one when he had the outlet on the right side, and here comes the counter back the other way. Here's Suggs pushing into the Galaxy defense. He'll play into the area. Watch out here for the opportunity. Sneddon able to get on that one as Galaxy defensively were getting tangled up a bit.
I tell you what, it was a really, really good run in behind by Frater, and it looked like Robert Castellanos was outdone. Made a nice angled recovery run to just kind of break up the play. Gets enough on the ball, allows Sneddon to come out and gather. But right now, the Colorado's having success on the right side of Galaxy's defense. And so they got to figure out a way between Bailey and Castellanos to start slowing down that right side.
Again on the left, they're pushing forward here. Colorado Springs on possession. It'll come back to Argueta. He'll play to Suggs on the left. Quickly pushes ahead. Here's the cross, top of the box. Turnley there, sliding over to clear it out into midfield. Here's Dillon. Sending ahead for Zubak. Get beyond Phillips. Zubak 1-on-2. Dillon making the run into the middle of the area. Here's the cross intended for him. He'll get it off his body, but right on the keeper, Puati. Good idea by the two young men there.
Well, you see how committed Dillon is with his run, and Zubak does a good job of just kind of being patient, letting the play develop, letting Dillon run into the space. Really good service, but it just kind of comes in on his hip. Can't really get his foot or his head on it. Maybe a diving header, maybe a knee, but he can't get enough on it. Easy save for the keeper in the end.
Things opening up a bit here at StubHub Center. Suggs will play this ahead. He is offside. Kevon Frater, and possession back to LA Galaxy 2. Covarrubias quickly closed there. Near side it comes, Turnley. Hernandez has a little room, pushing forward, sends it long. Zubak will run this one down near side. Good work there by Zubak. Good battle, being pushed, trying to hold off.
Hey, I'm right here. Hey, I'm right here.
And now he's thrown to the ground. That is a foul. It has to be. Free kick.
Zubak loves contact. He's a very competitive player. He just loves the fight, and he finds himself in a position where he can't do much, so might as well get a corner kick or a free kick. I tell you, Jonathan Hernandez, I mean, he's been dangerous on the ball. He's really, really sharp, but his passing is really good too. You see him play the ball into space there. It's very well weighted. Even when he gets into the attack and he's on the ball and maybe looks like he's going to take someone on, he recognizes when he doesn't have an option, he's willing to cut it back, and then he's finding Covarrubias in midfield. Really intelligent player, really sharp on the ball so far today.
Good free kick opportunity here for Galaxy 2. Turnley's going to take it. Left-footed ball that's going to bend away from this keeper here. He'll play into the box towards the spot, knocked out. Zango went in pretty hard there. Here's Bailey. Again on the left side, onside is Turnley. His attempted one-time cross. The ball kind of held up a bit on the surface here, but does good work here to keep this possession and get the cross away. Just beyond Zubak's reach. Kept alive again. Another ball into the box and cleared out. Corner kick.
Better from the Galaxy. I mean, this is exactly what you want to do. Preventive defense. You have a free kick in the attacking third. Ball gets cleared. You're in good positions. You're switched on. Zico collects the ball. Zico Bailey collects the ball, plays it back in the attacking third, whip in another ball, and you just stay dangerous consistently. Put the other team under pressure.
Turnley here with the corner kick. Zubak towards the spot right now. Here's the cross. Good attempted goal by Angola over the bar and out of play. Got on the end of it. Good run there. Zero-zero here with Dan Kennedy, Joe Tutino. We're coming to you from the Track and Field Stadium at StubHub Center here tonight. Galaxy 2 home against Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Galaxy 2 looking to stop the slide here. They've lost their last two to get back into the winners column and get their second home win on the season. Zubak does well to keep possession here. He will actually get a foul called against, and it looks like the young man defender, Phillips.
Well, it's not good. He's asking for a
shot.
sub already, right away, it seemed like.
He is coming off right now.
Looks like he got hit in the mouth.
Yep. Trainer comes out to take a look at him. Took a pretty good shot. He's got some, as you can tell. Needs a lot of assistance right now. Understandably.
Oh man, it's just never good when you see. Yeah, you never good to see a head injury like that. I mean, he's got a little bit of blood on his forehead. I'm hoping that's just something that brushed from his mouth to his forehead. I hope it's just the impact on the mouth only, but never good when you see. I mean, the nice thing is he had a reaction right away. It doesn't look like he was knocked out by any means, but certainly got hit in the mouth, and hopefully he's got a clear head.
Galaxy doctor will come over to take a look as well.
A yellow card has been issued by the referee to LA Galaxy 2's number 51, Ethan Zubak.
So Ethan Zubak gets a yellow on for this one. You just hope Phillips is going to be okay. As you said, Daniel, we're not sure exactly. I think it's coming out of his mouth and just the blood was wiped onto his head.
And I didn't see anything malicious on the play. It seemed like, you know, sometimes you carry up your momentum to jump through your arms, and that, I mean, Zubak's a big guy. If he's sitting a couple inches taller than the defender already, then maybe he catches him in the mouth. But man, just never good to see an injury like that.
Still being attended to, so you guys know back at home watching that he is coherent. Trainer is there, the team doctor is there for the LA Galaxy to take a look to make sure. In the meantime, Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, they're looking to make their substitution. And we're waiting on that player to get ready to go right now. It looks like Pascal Ebusi will be that player that comes on. Go ahead.
Taking an awful long time to get his shin guards on. I mean, you see a player go down, he's been down for a few minutes, he should be ready to go.
We continue right now. Colorado Springs plays a man down until they can get that player onto the pitch. They'll work it out the left side, ball intended top of the box. They'll get another chance at this one. Frater tried to play it back through instead of taking the shot. Covarrubias will get on this one first. Near side Hernandez now. With the outside of his right foot, plays it forward, finds Dylan. Taeson Kim able to play back to his goalkeeper, Puati. Are we actually waiting for a stoppage in play before allowing the center back to come on? Ball will go out of play over the end line. This will be possession 2. Colorado Springs on a corner kick, and here comes that substitution after all. No, the flag went up for offside instead. Play has been stopped by a referee now. And Pascal Ebusi will come on at center back for Colorado Springs now. Restart here for Galaxy 2, 0-0, 32nd minute. Entering the 33rd minute, I should say. Bennett Sneddon to take the restart. Knock it long, Zubak. Hey, Nike is the proud partner of the USL. Follow @Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike soccer information. And there's a lot of that. With all the gear they put out. Free kick here for Galaxy 2. This is a good one. Everybody can line up at the top of the 18. Could possibly keep the goalkeeper in on his line, depending on the cross that will come in. Covarrubias plays this one backside of the 6, knocked away. Kept alive, though, by Galaxy. Zanga. Back out, he'll get another chance at this one. Saves it for the moment. Now Turnley. In for Hernandez, will try to run this one down. He runs out of real estate and a throw-in. Malcolm. Plays in the midfield. Collected there. Prue. Given away. Here's Zubac. Back out Hernandez. Some room here in the middle of the park. Good idea. Not a very good pass, though, unfortunately. Here's Prue. Covers a lot of territory, Prue does. He'll play it up the left side. As Colorado Springs able to push this one into the Galaxy penalty area. One too many touches. It'll go out. Corner kick.
So you see it on the ensuing attack for LA Galaxy. You got Zico Bailey advancing up the field. And I'm sorry, Jonathan Hernandez is on the ball trying to play him in behind. If Bailey's wider, then he can actually play him in behind. Bailey's tucked in, pass gets picked off, and then Colorado's just off and running the other way. So Bailey, if he just gets that run a little bit wider, helps his midfielder find that pass.
Here's the corner, left-footed ball that's going to rainbow to the backside of the 6. Knocked down in front. Watch out, the shot across the 6 and out of play by Prue. Goal kick here for Sneddon. Dangerous moments there. Prue was on his back foot, unfortunately. On his heels where he got that shot away.
And it's all about clean first clearances. Try to get that ball up and out. Don't let, I mean, you have one opportunity to clear the first ball, and if you don't get it outside your box, it's always just going to be hot in there, jumping around. It can fall to anybody.
Stebbins restart flicked on. Another foul called against Galaxy here. This one against Engela.
Engela's been, you can tell he's a physical presence. He's been involved in 3 tough challenges. Ref calls a foul here. Now he wants to have a word with them. Just a physical player. Nothing extremely wrong with that play. Aside from him being on the backside of the forward, the forward's in between him and the ball. So this is probably the last warning he's going to get. Next foul, I'd expect to maybe see a yellow card.
So you foul them here, you foul them there. Next time, you'll get a yellow. Free kick. McFarland will take this. Knocks it towards the backside of the box. Bailey defending. Here's Suggs. One-time cross, top of the 18, kept alive by Prue. Towards the end line, Bailey able to clear it out over the far side touch, throw it. Prue. Lost his footing there. Here's a good counterattack opportunity for Galaxy 2. They are odd man, though. It'll be played up the wing. This could be a foul and could be a yellow card later. Here's the cross by Dillon, trying to find Zubac. And cleared back out. Prue taking off the ball. Players still down here. Hernandez. Coming to Covarrubias. Zubac has a chance to look at goal, and he fires over the bar.
Well, it definitely seemed like there's a couple fouls off the ball leading up to that play. Again, you have Jonathan Hernandez just kind of picking the right pass to Covarrubias, and then you slip it one more, and you get a look at goal. Being patient in the attacking third, you know, you can't rush it. And Galaxy have played themselves into this game. They started off sitting back, being real organized. Colorado kind of had the run of play in the first 15 minutes, but here we are, 37, 38 minutes in, and they're finding their way into this game.
Dillon had that good look on goal there. So a goal kick here for Puati. And he will slow things down a bit, understanding that the tide has turned a bit. So Frater picks up that yellow card. Here's Argueta, able to play on the left side. Colorado Springs, as Dan mentioned earlier, doing well on that left side going forward against the Galaxy's right side. Burt onto the right, Malcolm this time. Working on Turnley. Turnley does a good job stepping in front, taking the ball away. Hernandez. He'll get the throw.
Colorado Springs just overloading that left side. You see the ball break here on Colorado's right side, and it's Turnley 1v1. He's got Hernandez helping him. They're 2v1 defending one player. And then you look at the right side of Galaxy's defense, and Colorado has 3 players, and it's giving them a hard time. So you have to get the midfield switched over, sliding over when the ball gets on that left side for Colorado. The extra numbers have to come from midfield so you can keep the back line, you can keep the shape in the back line.
Covarrubias is able to play this one wide. Jorge Hernandez. Back to Bailey. Castellanos. Here's Angola. Checking back. Covarrubias once again. Under some pressure. He's able to shake his defender and Frater. Turnley. Angola one more time. Good patience here. Wasn't available going forward. Let's take it back, start up again. Castellanos. Bailey. He'll shake one defender. He'll find Dillon, bracketed by 2 defenders there. Argueta will win it. Maybe the better decision was to go wide there, Dan?
Yeah, but this is still much more positive from the Galaxy. I mean, first 20 minutes of this game, we didn't see their defenders pass side to side or into midfield at all. It was very direct, so positive sign for them.
Zanga will get a second chance at this one, and too much on it as he tries to go left for Jonathan Hernandez, and it's out of play.
That's not the first time we've seen Zanga overcook a pass, and sometimes it's not just about getting it there fast, you know. It's really just about the tempo at which you hit it, the timing, and just being calm and patient and letting it develop.
Here's Covarrubias, able to play this ahead. Jorge Hernandez, good ball here into the backside. It goes for Zubak, and out of play for goal kick. Hey, LA Galaxy fans, be there to cheer on Los Dos as they take on their rival Sacramento Republic FC June 25th, 7:30. Fans can save money by purchasing their Los Dos tickets in advance online, lagalaxy.com/2. Good idea on that ball across the 6-yard box. But a goal kick nonetheless for Puati. Turnley. Jonathan Hernandez could have been fouled there, but no, we continue. Frater turning towards goal. The slide tackle by Angola. Here comes the yellow card.
Well, we saw that coming. There may have even been a bit of ball that he got on that tackle, but he's aggressive when he steps. And when center backs are aggressive when they step, they really need to win the ball. If they break the play, then the ref's going to kind of look at it like, well, this is a real opportunity for Colorado. And so the stakes are heightened a little bit. Cards come out a little bit easier. Angola, physical player, already involved in 1 foul and 2 really hard, strong challenges. So if he gets anything wrong, that yellow card was coming.
Trainer back out on the field here for Colorado Springs to take a look at Frater. Make sure he's okay. Left foot there, left ankle, maybe take some spikes coming through on that slide tackle there. It's possible. We'll get some added time for sure before we get to the break. The injury substitution, now this injury here.
Well, the Galaxy, certainly something to be happy about going into halftime. I mean, they've worked themselves really into this game. They've done a good job staying compact. You see 2 clear blocks of 4, midfield, defense, 2 hard-working forwards, and maybe the best part of all of that is you have a young player and Jonathan Hernandez, who's been making really good decisions on the ball. He's been really sharp on the ball, very good passer of the ball. And then now we're kind of seeing the LA Galaxy possess the ball in the back.
Good first half, things to build upon for the second 45, provided it stays this way scoreless, or maybe get one in your favor before break. Galaxy set up their wall here. Free kick will be just north of 32 yards from goal. Suggs is there. Referee gives the go-ahead. Suggs towards the backside of the 6. Knocked across the 6. Nice job by Sneddon. He played out the near side. Here's Hernandez. Puts on the brakes for a moment. He'll find Zanga. So come loose. Burt. Get it back from Kim. Here, good work here by the Galaxy, able to stay behind the ball, take away the passing lanes, force the ball going back across. Prue. He'll collect it left corner of the area. Back out, Suggs. Here's Argueta once again. Good chance there. That ball, the heavy touch, that one extra touch, allowed for the Galaxy to close that one down. Zubak. Back out this one goes. Bailey. He'll play back defensively. Covarrubias will restart things. Find out in moments how much added time before the break. Angola. Turnley. Here's Hernandez. Burt wins that battle that time, although I think Hernandez has had the better of the half. Tae-Song Kim has taken off the ball, but kept alive by Suggs. He'll play up the near side, looking for Frater. The slide tackle in the area. Did he get the ball? He did, apparently. I think the Galaxy were fortunate there, Dan.
Yeah, I think the timing of the tackle was good enough. I mean, he definitely got the ball, a little bit of the man. I mean, we highlighted him for how physical he is. It is in the box, so if he doesn't get that right, it's another yellow card, it's a penalty kick, and they're down a man. But tackle was good enough for me. Really, really good timing.
4 minutes of added time here before we get to the break. Prue once again. We have a go at goal over the bar and out of play. Goal kick.
Well, for Colorado, both Prue and Cashier have been really, really strong this half. I mean, they're sharp on the ball, they're dynamic, they're physical, and they've been the two that are dangerous for this Colorado team, and those are the two that are overloading that far side of the field against the right side of Galaxy's defense. So I'm sure Mike Munoz will go into halftime and put a little highlighter on those names and make sure that the LA Galaxy keep an eye on them for the second half.
Cashier was the one that got on the shot there moments ago. Frater. A turn away from Covarrubias. Switch on to the left side. Zico Bailey able to clear that one away. Suggs will run onto it. Tae-Song Kim able to play left side. And towards the middle of the park it goes for Malcolm. Covarrubias can't get on the end of this one. Hernandez will be able to clear it. Colorado Springs on possession. Burt. Malcolm once again. Argueta. Tae-Song Kim. Again, Malcolm. He'll find Burt on the right side. Puts it back onto his left. Cross into the area, a bit short, cleared away. Hernandez. Back to Turnley. Flighted towards midfield. Zubak will knock it back. Covarrubias. Turnley once again. Hernandez has some room here. He'll be able to take it up the wing if he wants to. Tae-Song Kim comes out. Trying to find him. Zubak. A little too much for Covarrubias, and here comes the counter back the other way, right in front of halftime. This could be a foul. No, play on, says the referee. Possession here for Frater. Zanga getting back to help out. Frater able to play left side. Again back out to Frater. Here's Cashier. Big ball from the top of the area to go, and just beyond the outstretched Frater there for the header. Goal kick.
Galaxy, you just can't get stuck too deep in your box, right? Every time the ball, Colorado advances it, the ball goes negative, ball goes backwards, the LA Galaxy defense needs to step up and get out. That server's a little bit too close for comfort in my mind with the attacking player running onto it. It does go out for a goal kick in the end, but if you have those lines up, then that play seems so simple. So simple. They just let it play out of bounds. It's no big deal.
Here's Colorado Springs on possession once again. It'll come near side for Malcolm. Turnley on the play defensively. He's got Hernandez helping him out as well. Frater. Taesong Kim. Again, Burt on the near side. Kim one more time. He's got some room here towards the middle of the park if he wants it. Decides to play it back instead. Ebusi. He'll find Frater back to goal. Harmless right now as he turns it forward. Angola can't clear. It'll come in towards the top of the area for Malcolm, and finally Turnley able to clear it away, and our referee points to midfield, and that is the end of 45 minutes here. It was an ebb and flow. I thought there were good stretches for Galaxy 2, but then it got a little antsy towards the end, Dan.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, Joe. They started off the game. You could tell they're just real patient, organized, keep it simple. As the game goes on, they play themselves into it. It didn't seem like Snedden had a lot to do in the Galaxy goal, but Colorado was able to get the ball wide on numerous occasions, whip balls into the box, and that can be a little bit unsettling. But to Galaxy's credit, they did play themselves into the game and created some good opportunities, and really, really positive play from Jonathan Hernandez.
Both teams have had their chances. We've had one injury that's forced a substitution, but we are...
People down when the sun goes down. We are people down when the sun goes down. We are people down when the sun goes down. We are people down when the sun goes down. When the sun goes down. When the sun goes
welcome you back to the track and field stadium at StubHub Center. Scoreless after 45 minutes of play. Both teams have had their chances, and let's take a look at those first half highlights then.
So this is the save near post. Puadi standing big, no problem. Really good save in the end. Bennett, this is, I mean, every single time he'll gather that, gobble it up. Over the top from Dylan. Good service from Hernandez. And again, you see Colorado get the ball wide, trying to whip the ball into the box. Hernandez again chopping. A little save for the cameras there by the keeper. And that was actually the play that Castellanos did really, really well to get back on. Takes a good angle defending. I thought Dylan may have done a better job on that attack.
That was a good chance right there at the end there.
Was a good chance. You just, the ball gets played far post, you never really get an eye on it. Clears all the defenders, they're able to get it back in the box and keep it hot. And that's what I said during the broadcast, is that when the ball's not cleared appropriately and it's hot in the box, it can fall to anybody. And that's when players like, I mean, we see it in Major League Soccer, Chris Wondolowski, these types of players just always find themselves on the end of it. So ball gets wide, just make sure if you're in an uncomfortable position as a defender, have it look around, find a body, and just man mark. That's all you got to do.
I think this first half was one that this Galaxy 2 club can build confidence out going forward into the second half. I think that's the one thing I take from it. Certainly both teams had their chances. I thought Galaxy 2 had the better chances in terms of testing the goalkeeper.
So this Colorado Springs team overloads their left side in the attack, and Galaxy didn't quite solve that problem. You got to look at Andre Zenga and the relationship he has with Zico Bailey and their ability, when they're outnumbered, to bring someone with them. And that is going to be a Covarrubias, that is going to be an Andre Zenga, but you need to communicate on the field that someone's got to come over and help. If the LA Galaxy can address that problem right now at halftime, I think they'll have a really good chance going into the second half.
Galaxy 2-0, Colorado Springs, Switchbacks FC 0, halftime here.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. At work or at play, you're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Oh, hey. She's cute. Nice going, man. Things are going great for you. You've earned a night out. Good drinks, good friends. Yeah, we can go ahead and call this a good night. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Not smart. Yeah, I saw that coming. Say goodbye to her. Ouch, that'll hurt your bank account. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. I hope you like eating frozen dinners. Alone. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Every year, 40% of all food in the U.S. never gets eaten.
40%. That's almost half the food we produce.
Food waste is a serious problem. It impacts all of us.
And it's expensive. Your family is throwing $1,500 a year in the trash.
We're working hard to put food waste on the chopping block.
And you can do the same at home.
Learn how to cook it, store it, and share it.
Just don't waste it.
Go to savethefood.com.
We've raised the stakes. Expectations are high. Our biggest season yet will break records with elite players and future stars, innovative technology, and new homes. We're growing the game in our communities and across the nation. Are you ready?
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart.
Hey, Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC take on Swope Park Rangers on Wednesday, June the 21st. Tickets are on sale right now. Switchbacksfc.com/tickets. 0-0 as we get you ready to start the second half of this one. We got a few more minutes before the teams make their way back onto the pitch here. But if you're Mike Munoz, pretty happy with the first 45 here for your Galaxy 2 side. But now, how do you test Puati a little more to find that back of the net?
Well, yeah, there's a couple things. Both forwards are extremely hardworking, opportunistic guys that'll try to make something out of nothing. You've seen Puati, maybe the two most dangerous plays of the half were his own doing. Ball at his foot in the opening minutes, and then handball outside of the box. So testing him isn't necessarily going to be something that you need to go out of your way to put the ball on frame or anything like that. It's really just about staying true to who both Justin Dillon and Ethan Zubak are, and that's following up every single opportunity. You never know what's going to fall your way. The other thing is talking about complete game performances. Now, we saw ups and downs, ebbs and flows in that first half for this Galaxy 2 side, and the nice thing about a halftime is you can address a couple issues. And you know, we talked about Cashier and Prue finding some success on the left side of their attack and the right side of that Galaxy 2 defense. So for the Colorado Springs, if they can continue to exploit that, then it could be problematic for Galaxy 2. Mike Munoz, I'm sure, had a word or two for these guys, and we'll see if they can address that problem. And if they can, then they're going to be better off and maybe finding a way to a win here at home.
Very young LA Galaxy 2 team, averaging 19.9 years of age. This first 11 here for LA Galaxy 2. Players are making their way back onto the pitch. Galaxy 2 huddling up about 40 yards from their goal. Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC also finding their way onto this pitch. They've made one injury substitution in this match so far. Galaxy have not made any substitutions to this point. Looking for that second home win if they can get it. Get back on the winning way and snap a two-game losing streak. They lost 3-0 at Seattle last week, so this has been a very good start for Galaxy 2.
Joe, I'll be interested to see if they've played themselves into this game. Now, they started the first half very conservatively. I'll be interested to see how the Galaxy 2 start this half. If they're in the same rhythm as they were during the end of this game, and they got their legs under them, they're feeling comfortable,
right?
Or if they go back to square one, start conservatively and build themselves back into the game.
Colorado Springs huddles up from 40 yards away from their goal, and our referee looking at his watch, about ready to get underway here. Good crowd on hand here at StubHub Center for Cosmo's birthday today. Earlier today, the 5K family run, Cosmo family run, that was held here at StubHub Center as well. So the staff has been rather busy. Second half underway, and LA Galaxy 2 with the ball off possession. Castellanos with the long ball back the other way, and it's picked off right at midfield. Here comes Colorado Springs for the moment. Hernandez bracketed here and taken off the ball. Argueta come all the way back. Long ball there by McFarland up the near side, and how to play for a throw-in. Pressure here. Kim able to win it. It'll find the end line and out. Or actually was it touched last? Actually a free kick. Free kick for LA Galaxy 2. Bennett Sneddon will take it. So Colorado Springs comes out and says, we're going to pressure these young guys. Pressure them in their own end. Force them to make mistakes.
Yeah, a bit more of an experienced squad. We understand that this Galaxy 2 team is a young team, and certainly this Colorado Springs squad feels like they can come out and get on the front foot. They just haven't really been able to do anything with it. They've had some success, but nothing really threatening towards goal.
Here's Prue on the near side. It'll go out. Touched last by Galaxy 2 for a throw-in. Zico Bailey defending on the play. Suggs will take this throw. Intended for Frater, but it'll go out. Throw-in. Goal kick, I should say. So you weathered this storm a little bit. It's a bit fragmented right now to start the second half, but you weather this storm and then you settle things down one more time, right?
Well, yeah, LA Galaxy 2 got to a point where they were possessing the ball out of their back, and they were finding players in midfield with passes, and they weren't just skipping lines playing long. And that's, knowing Mike Munoz, that's exactly what he's going to want to see out of his team. But there's definitely a sense of this particular team that feels like they need to play themselves into the game a little bit, and they're not comfortable right out the gates.
Here's Bailey under some pressure. He'll play it back. Castellanos able to play it forward. It'll be a throw-in, potentially. No. Kept alive, back the other way. Throw it. Just trying to find their feet. We'll do this one again. Suggs with the throw. Comes in for Frater. Job by Castellanos. He'll get it back. He'll get the foul as well. Big weekend in the world of soccer, obviously. Tomorrow, United States at Mexico. Got the 2-0 win against TNT Thursday night. Mexico defeating Honduras 3-0 in that nightcap. In CONCACAF qualifying, the USA now in third place. Mexico leads the hexagonal with 10 points. But playing at the Azteca, always difficult for anybody that goes there. And getting a point, I think, would be not monumental, but certainly a good result.
Great result. And the nice thing for the U.S. men's national team is they won the game that they had to win against Trinidad and Tobago. And now they go into Mexico, and like you said, get a point, great result. Find a way to win, even better.
Tomorrow, 4:30 Pacific time on FS1. Galaxy 2 with possession. Covarrubias at the left side it'll go. That was rather harsh there. Referee said play on. Zubac is taken off the ball. Good job by Hernandez winning this one back. He'll take it towards the left, play it off to Jonathan Hernandez. He'll find some space. Zanga. Suggs steps up front and wins it back. Good work here by the Galaxy to get it back one more time. Jorge Hernandez out the left side. It'll be played top of the box, cleared away. Cashier towards midfield. Trying to find Frater. Castellanos did well. Thought he was a bit shaky in the first half. He's done well here to start the second half.
Castellanos.
Yes.
Yeah, he made one really good play in the first half where he was, you know, kind of outwitted on a run, but then he made a good recovery play, touched the ball in behind. But he definitely had the missed clearance, and that's probably, as a center back, you don't have to make the game, but
right.
you just have to keep it simple and make sure when you have your chances to clear, you clear, particularly in your own 18.
Colorado Springs on possession. Switched out the left side. Cashier. He's got Suggs overlapping. Suggs with the attempted one-time cross towards the spot, knocked away. Another throw in here. So absorbing a little pressure here in the early moments of the second half for Galaxy 2. Suggs with the cross into the area. It'll come out for the goalkeeper instead, and that was kind of cheeky.
And nice little outside left foot of Suggs, and just plays it in the box, clips it in, makes it tough on the defenders. Whenever you're having trouble timing a ball, you're going to get stuck under it and not really be able to attack it, and that's exactly what you saw there.
Good ball here for Zubac. He'll run it down. He'll get a foul called against him. Free kick. Nice job by Jorge Hernandez that time. 2
plays, Zubac gets barreled through his ankles, just gets kicked, and no foul called. And then Zubac's running down a ball into the corner, and he's putting a little bit of pressure on the defender. Defender goes down easy, and the ref bails him out. A little more consistency I'd like to see. So with Zubac, I'm sure.
Sure. Puadi, our goalkeeper, here taking the restart. Second ball comes back out. Kim onto the right side now. Burt. He'll find Kim. He'll switch it on to the left. Cashier will run it down in near corner. Watched by Bailey. Comes back out to Suggs. The first time cross. It'll be cleared out for it's a foul actually in the box and a free kick for the Galaxy.
Kevon Frater up early. You can see he gets up over the defender and just kind of springs himself on, and ref ends up calling a foul. But good to see a forward attacking the ball like that. Once the ball gets wide, swung in the box, you want to see your players putting everything on the line, not thinking about it, and just going for it.
Bennett Sneddon with the restart now. Play out the left side, a bit long, out of play. Throw it. Here's Frater going forward. He's got some room here as he approaches the Galaxy penalty area. The shot over the bar and out of play. Goal kick. That was dangerous. Good execution on the part of Frater, but not good enough.
Yeah, Frater gets the ball on his left foot, and the center backs had to let him turn. They weren't close enough to him, and once that happens, really all they can do is drop, play safe, and he ends up lining one up from about 23 out, puts it just over the left side of Bennett's goal.
Goal kick taken. So go over the top of Zubac and cleared back the other way. Frater switching on the left side. Cashier is open. Bailey getting back. A little help from Jorge Hernandez as well. Bailey will come out with possession though. Nice job here by the Galaxy. Clearing the pressure. Played out the left side. Jonathan Hernandez. Turnley back to Hernandez at the stripe. Covarrubias will switch over to the near side. Kept alive by Jorge Hernandez. Bailey. Confident builder here now, right? Keep possession, build the confidence up.
Colorado Springs is really intense and committed to their pressure, and the only way to break it is with possession. And you could see the Galaxy 2 breaking the pressure on a couple occasions there. And well, once they link 6-7 passes together, then they can kind of take a deep breath and move the ball around and gain some confidence.
McFarland. He'll find Suggs. Another long ball into the Galaxy defense, knocked away by Castellanos. Throw it. Suggs again. Good give and go here up the wing. Frater trying to turn the corner, taking off the ball. Nice job by Zonga getting back, but the clearance not good. Suggs again. He'll find Casher into the areas. As Frater was making the run. Clearance again not good enough. Kim. Suggs will knock this one into the Galaxy box off the defender. And Bailey and out, corner kick.
Real positive play from Colorado Springs between Casher, Suggs, and just running off of each other, making it look real easy. But when you're playing 1 and 2 touch, it looks easy. It's not, and that's what makes it so hard to defend. Ball's pinging around quickly, and really, really good interchanging by those players.
Inside the 56th minute, 0-0 here. Suggs lifts this one into the area, cleared out. Argueta. Onto the right side, Burke. Left-footed ball into the box. It could be an own goal. It is an own goal. Castellanos trying to clear it. Unfortunately, he sent it back in, and is play stopped here, or was that offside? No goal. No goal.
Players in an offside position, so this call is going to stand even though it's in the back of the net from the defender. There's a bit of a miscommunication between Sneddon and Castellanos, and Castellanos gets stuck just kind of backpedaling, and he doesn't have his feet under him, so he's always stretching for this ball, trying to make a play on it. And so we'll see it here on the replay. Ball gets swung in the box. He's on his heels, just trying to get something on it. Ends up putting it in the back of the net. And obviously, Sneddon makes a call on this play, and it just even complicates it further for the defender. But LA Galaxy 2 definitely bailed out with an offsides call.
Here's Prue. He'll play it out the left side for Suggs. Again, possession here for Colorado Springs. Suggs, watched by 2 defenders. And he'll get the throw-in out of it. Quickly taken, getting cleared away. Hey fans, stay up to date on the latest USL news and information from around the league. Tune in to USL Coast to Coast with Mike Watts, Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern on Sirius XM FC, channel 85. Also, don't forget, Sirius XM FC will air the USL Game of the Week. Please check USLsoccer.com for dates and times. So Sneddon with the restart. It's at the 58th minute now. Right now it's been all Colorado Springs to start the second half. They'll come out with possession once again. Angola will close this down for the moment. Playing on the yellow card is Angola. We'll keep an eye on that one for you.
He's always got to have that in the back of his mind. He's got to stay disciplined, make sure he doesn't put himself at risk of getting another one, because that would really hurt the team.
Argueta switches on to Suggs, left side. Again, Argueta. He'll find Casher. Nice job by Zonga, winning it back. Covarrubias. He'll find Zubak. Good run here by Zubak. It'll be a throw-in back the other way, though, unfortunately, for Galaxy 2. Most important thing for Galaxy 2 right now would be not to get frustrated. Understand that you're under some pressure here. This team has decided to play the ball high intensity. We saw a lot of one touch right now through the middle of the park, 1 and 2 touches. Second ball comes out to Zanga now. Hernandez. He'll knock it back. Covarrubias. Bailey. Hernandez once more. Jorge Hernandez this time. He'll find Bailey. Jonathan was open on the left side. They'll go back instead. Zanga wheels it around. Turnley. That's even better. He'll play into the area. The header towards goal. It'll come out the near side. Kept alive though. Another ball in the area and saved by Puati.
Great build-up play for Galaxy. You see him circulate the ball side to side, break a couple lines of pressure, get the ball wide, good service in. And the ball isn't cleared like we spoke about. If you can't clear those lines, the ball's going to come right back in again for a second service. Unfortunately, Zubak just couldn't get enough on it and doesn't really challenge the keeper.
I do like how those two forwards look for each other, Zubak and Dillon. Sneddon under pressure here. He's able to play in the midfield. Malcolm. He'll get the foul and a free kick.
Look.
Live play continues. Galaxy 2 able to break this off a bad pass now. Too much on the ball down the middle of the park by Jorge Hernandez.
Yeah, Jorge Hernandez just didn't see Zubak out wide left on the far side of the field. Had he, the Galaxy rarely would have been able to advance the lines into the attack.
Here's Zanga. Bailey. Covarrubias. Started up again. Josh Turnley on the left wing. Here's Zubak. Taking on two defenders. Into the box he'll go. He'll slalom and try to get the cross away. He runs out of real estate. Goal kick. Just one too many touches there. Good idea. Wanted to take on those two defenders. Sometimes you have to lift your head a bit, right?
Well, he makes the decision to attack, and sometimes you make that decision and you're just fully committed to it. You don't give yourself any other options. So a little more composure on the play. He can give himself maybe an outlet to if I don't beat this defender on this first step, then I can always pull out and maybe find a relief player, supporting player.
Covarrubias now for Galaxy 2. He'll play on the left side. Here's Hernandez. Jonathan Hernandez has got plenty of room working up that left wing. Closed down now by Taeson Kim, and then the ball taken off his foot. A couple of over-touching sequences here for the Galaxy. Jorge Hernandez will run this one down. Zanga, Bailey, back out Covarrubias. Angola. Covarrubias has plenty of room here. Good ball for Zubak. Trying to find Dillon. It was easy for Puati to smother it. Wrong side of the defender, right?
Covarrubias does a really good job of showing one way and then passing the other, just to offset the lines of the defense and create a passing lane into Zubak. Zubak turns and he just overhits the pass.
Ball at midfield here. Colorado Springs on possession. Here's Prue out the right side. Malcolm is there. His cross. Looking for Frater. Nice job with the header, clearing away by Angola, but not far enough. Here's Suggs. Watched by Jorge Hernandez, trying to turn the corner. Suggs gets the cross away. Almost found Cashier. It's cleared out, and here comes the counter back the other way for Zubak. Trying to get away and get some space here between the defender and him. He'll send it across for Dillon. Just behind him, Dillon working on Abusi, and it'll turn out to be a goal kick.
Well, I mean, that is exactly how you want to counterattack. Kova gets on a loose ball, turns, and hits. It just drops an absolute dime in behind the Colorado Springs defense with Zubak running on. Unfortunately, Zubak plays that ball with his instep, maybe with his right foot. If he can hit it with the outside of his foot, he can get that ball bending towards goal and allow Dillon to run onto it. Instead, Dillon has to kind of turn around, and the play just breaks down for the Galaxy.
Allow for the defender to take up that space that was created.
Right.
Hey, Nike's a proud partner of the USL. Follow @Nike on Twitter for all the latest Nike soccer information. Ball into the area. Here's Prue trying to turn it towards goal. Suggs' a shot saved by Sneddon. And out, corner kick.
Well, Snuggs has been real lively all game, and he's a left back playing in defense, but you see him attacking all game long, and here again, he gets in behind, opportunistic, favorable bounce, and Sneddon comes up, really good positioning for a goalkeeper, closes down the angle, closes down the holes in between his legs, and goal kick for the Colorado Springs.
Suggs will take the corner. Plays into the backside of the 6, knocked away by Castellanos. Kept alive by Casher, blends it back through. Frater scores! Is he off? No, he's not. And Colorado Springs takes the 1-0 lead.
So there's a couple things on this play for the Galaxy to look at, and the first one is once the ball gets cleared, you have to get your lines up. Every single player in that defense needs to be stepping up. The communication needs to come from the goalkeeper, needs to come from both center backs. So look at the free kick, or the corner kick. It's swung in the box. Ball gets cleared outside the 18. Everybody's sprinting out, not quite quick enough. But the other component of that is once the ball goes out and you're starting to clear your lines, you're picking up players in your zone. So even if you don't clear the line, you have a mark. So it's one or the other. Either everybody's up, and if you can't clear those lines, then you're man marking. You never let anybody have a free header in the box, because in the end, Sneddon's just going to be a sitting duck if players are going to be heading the ball inside of 6.
And then, unfortunately, is what happened to him as Colorado Springs takes the 1-0 lead here on Galaxy 2.
So now they had some success circulating the ball. They're going to have to lean on this more, because you can already see the Colorado Springs squad just dropping off, getting numbers behind the ball.
Adonis Amaya brought into the match here for Galaxy 2. Here's the cross intended for Amaya. His shot is saved by Puati.
Really good save down to Puati's left. The big man just extends full length. Isn't really at the end of his fingertips, but he decides to parry it wide. He gets up, scrambles, makes the save. But Adonis, this is exactly what you want. Spark right away. He gets a touch. He's into the game. Hopefully, he can get something going for this LA Galaxy 2 team.
Be a throw-in for Galaxy 2. Bailey is pulled from this match. So you go to 4 in the back with Jonathan Hernandez. Here's the cross by Zubak in front. So I believe they go to a 4-3-3 here, Dan. With Dylan, Zubak, and Amaya as the forwards.
So you're down 1-0 at home, and you gotta make some changes. You gotta take advantage of what you can, and part of that is, hey, you gotta sacrifice a defender and put on an attacker and try to get yourself back into the game. Now, what Galaxy 2 have done well this game is be organized across the back and in midfield. So you hope with this change it doesn't unsettle their formation in a way that allows the Colorado Springs team to exploit.
Quickly back the other way. Here comes Colorado Springs on the break. Malcolm ahead to Frater. Near side it comes for Suggs. Here's Frater, the goal scorer. It'll come hand out to Prue. His attempted goal is blocked. Amaya, he's taken off the ball. That should be a yellow card. Then it is to Prue. And a free kick here for the Galaxy.
Well, Prue's got about 2 inches and 40 pounds on Amaya, so the tackle's always going to be lopsided.
Sure.
Goes in the books. This Colorado Springs team, you got to give them credit. They've come in, they've been really competitive and really aggressive and trying to get pressure and unsettle this Galaxy 2 team. And when Galaxy 2's had success, it's when they've been able to link passes together. So if they're going to get back into this game, that's what they're going to need to hone in on.
Castellanos will take the free kick here for Galaxy 2. Colorado Springs about to make their second substitution here in a moment. Connor Bevins would be the player that comes on. Jonathan Hernandez. Zonga. If we call for the foul here, that ball needs to go first time. You don't have the time there to hold on and get a second chance at it.
So with the substitution of Amaya coming in the match, you have Jonathan Hernandez switching to the right back position, and I mean, he's a very much attacking player, so depending on how much experience he has playing in this role, he should have the freedom to roam and go forward when Galaxy 2 are in possession of the ball. I'll be interested to see how he adapts. I know he's not traditionally a right back, so it's always interesting watching players get put in scenarios like this and how they solve them.
Malcolm's the player that comes out, that is. Bevins will be the player that comes on to the pitch. 70th minute, time of the substitution. Free kick here for Colorado Springs. So Bevins goes on to the right. The restart taken. Frater. Player down here. Casher is down for Colorado Springs. Prue working in the near corner.
Hey.
Hernandez did well to force the throw in. In fact, throwing Galaxy, I believe.
Well, it should be thrown Galaxy. The ref ended up giving the throw to Colorado Springs. I don't know why Prue's not just kicking the ball out of bounds when he's got a teammate down on the field in Casher.
Stepped on apparently, at least the emotion is that way. Give possession to Colorado Springs here. Suggs. He'll find Prue. Good work there on Zonga that time. Amaya will try to send it forward. Good ball into the middle of the park. Amaya does well to keep possession here. On to the left side it'll go. Again Amaya making the late run, trying to get to the right side. Jorge Hernandez does well to recover. Covarrubias. You'll find Jonathan Hernandez. Switched on over to the left side. Flattened out quickly there for Galaxy. Good job here by Turnley pushing forward. Here's the cross, top of the area. They can't get it towards goal. Another ball to the top of the box, and this will come back to Puati, who will pick up. All USL matches are available live, free and in HD on YouTube. Follow the action on the USL YouTube channel. We thank you for joining us tonight, wherever you may be. 72 minutes here with Dan Kennedy, Joe Tutino. We're coming to you from the Track and Field Stadium at StubHub Center here this evening. Free kick. Engola. He'll find Turnley. Start it one more time. Long ball by Castellanos. Knocked back, collected here by Jorge Hernandez, and then out of play. 1-2, the third pass, not good enough. Substitution here for Galaxy 2.
The LA Galaxy 2 in the 73rd minute of play. Leading the game number 57, Justin Dillon. Entering the game number 38, Rio Fuji.
Is it? Actually, I think they got the number wrong. Thought it was Covarrubias that's leaving the match. It is Covarrubias that's leaving the match. Rio Fuji replaces him. I thought that was interesting. Why would you pull Justin Dillon? The goal scorer is out there, no?
Well, in the end, that's the decision that was made.
Yeah.
Rio Fuji, real clean technical player, can play a variety of positions. And I'm sure Mike Munoz has subbed him on in midfield just to give a little bit of spark in there. Covarrubias has put in a big shift, covered a lot of ground, made a lot of passes. So by putting Rio Fuji in there, hopefully you get some extra legs, a little more push to maybe get this team in the attack and connect a couple more passes in there.
They'll work the left side this time. Turnley. You'll find Dillon. It'll go out of play for a throw. "74 minutes in. Here's Fuji. The earlier substitution. On the near side it comes. Jorge Hernandez taking off the ball. Back the other way. Here comes Casher. Closed down by Fuji. Good work there by Rio. Hernandez in towards center. Zanga. He'll switch it on the left side. Turnley. Started up again. Angola back out to Turnley. Colorado Springs will give this part of the field up all night long with a 1-0 lead. Castellanos. Hernandez. He'll get it back. He'll have to start it over again. Angola will have to chase this one down. Back out the left side.
So like we saw the LA Galaxy 2 start the first half, particularly the first 20 minutes of this game, 2 blocks of 4, everyone getting behind the ball, doing work, and now the Colorado Springs, this is one goal advantage. The tables have turned, and now they're just digging in, being organized, allowing the defense of the LA Galaxy 2 to possess the ball.
Suggs plays this one down the middle, knocked back for a moment by Bevins, but it'll come back to the keeper Sneddon instead. Castellanos. Again, Hernandez. Good ball here. Zubak. Back out it goes. Jorge Hernandez. He'll get away from his defender, Argueta. On the left side for Turnley. He's got Justin Dillon. He'll collect it there. Dillon, left-footed ball into the area. It comes out to the spot, and it gets through Zubak. Out the near side.
Unfortunately, Zubak had a couple defenders in between himself and the service, and distracted him, and probably lost a little bit side of the ball, and was unable to really make any type of contact with the service. But now that Colorado Springs has changed their game a little bit, and they're sitting back and they're trying to organize and just making sure that they don't give anything up, it's important for this Galaxy team to circulate the ball, but not just circulate it, with urgency, with speed, switch the point of attack, and get your big guys, get Dillon. You see him receive the ball on the touchline. You essentially don't need him out wide when you're trying to search for a goal later in a game. Get the big guys in the middle of the box. Let the smaller, wider players work on those services.
At the very least, get him to run into the channels, right? So at least it can go into goal.
Yeah, and trying to pull center backs away. So if you're going to be a point forward and you're going to end up on the sideline, what you want to at least do is make a run that drags some defenders with you.
Another player down here for Colorado Springs. This looks like it's Frater, who may have taken a shot to the back of the neck area, shoulders. Yes, he might be wasting a little time as well. Trainer's been busy for Colorado Springs tonight. Take a look one more time here, as Frater has helped to at least his seating position.
Well, this combination of Frater, Prue, Cashier, they've done a good job tonight. They have a good understanding of each other, and when I say that they do a good job overloading one side, it's because they move off the ball for each other. They're trying to play 1 and 2 touch, and each of them has a bit of physicality about them. They're not just a technical player. They have the ability to push the ball on beyond someone and create service or go to goal.
So Bennett Sneddon will have the goal kick here. Frater comes off the pitch and will continue. As we enter the 79th minute here, Frater wants to be allowed back onto the pitch. We'll see if our referee waves him back on. Hernandez. Back to Castellanos. Wheels it around the defense. He'll find Angola. Rio Fuji. Back out the near side. Frater seems fine. Zanga lifts this one long. Second ball. Amaya can't get on the end of it. Cleared out. Angola once again. Fuji squares it left. Turnley. Fuji will get this one back. Was he brought down? Yes, he was. Free kick. Here's where that running off the ball has to come, Dan.
Yeah, and it's when the other team drops and starts slowing it down, it feels like there's no space to run into. So it's important that the passing's sharp and that when you move, it's about explosive, get into some space, and then move out and create some space for your teammates.
Started up one more time on the near side. Hernandez. You'll find Jorge Hernandez. Good little ball here. Hernandez will get it back. Was knocked for a moment, lost possession. Casher comes out with it. He loses possession. On to the left side. Here's Dillon on his right foot. Has a go and goal. He scores! And we're tied at a goal apiece.
Well, what a way to get back in the game. As we were talking about, it's important to circulate the ball. And Jorge Hernandez had it at his feet, passed it, it was laid right back off to him. He's moving it quickly, unsettling the defense. And in the end, it's Justin Dillon. He's been hot off the bench, scoring 2 goals for this team. Tonight he finds his third, puts the ball on his right foot. And I tell you what, the goalkeeper's going to be at fault here. He's going to look back on this and know he should have done better. Puwadi just watches it go by his right shoulder. And whether he was blocked by a defender or not, it doesn't really matter. With the angle that Dillon took on the shot, he should have been in position at 6'3", 6'4" to go full stretch and save it. Game on here.
1-1 as we enter the 81st minute. Here's Kim. Trying to lay it off to Bevins there. It's broken up. You're exactly right, Dan. That ball was shot 21 yards from goal, basically.
Well, and it's the angle. I mean, if anything, you when you're on the corner of the 18, as Dillon was, the only thing you could potentially give up is something spectacular to the far post. But, I mean, the rule in goalkeeping, I mean, once it gets close, I'm not too concerned about near post goals. But as long as the ball's 20, 22 yards out, as it was for Dillon, you should never be getting beat to your near post.
Goal kick here for Galaxy 2. Tied at 1. They got on the scoreboard. Now, can they get all the points? We'll see. Hey, a reminder, Galaxy fans, be there to cheer on your Los Dos as they take on their rival Sacramento Republic FC on June 25th at 7:30. Fans can save money by purchasing their Los Dos tickets in advance online, lagalaxy.com/2. They're looking for goal number 2. That could be the winner. We'll see. Free kick here for Colorado Springs.
Well, these goals are momentum shifters, and when you're at home and there's 8 minutes plus stoppage time left, this is exactly the position you want to be in. Gain a little momentum. This Colorado Springs team was trying to close this game out, already dropping off. They already had that mindset of, okay, we just don't give anything up. And now what's hard to shift is after you've given one up is to come back out and say, okay, well, now we're going to play. Now they're going to continue in that same frame of mind of, okay, let's not give anything up and give this tie away. So it should be advantage to the LA Galaxy 2 in terms of mentality, in terms of momentum in this game.
Free kick taken, top of the box it'll go, knocked out by Rio Fuji. Easy for me to say. Shot from distance by McFarland. It'll go out. Goal kick.
Pretty ambitious effort from McFarland there. I mean, he's good 35 yards out, but he decides to line one up, and it looked for a minute like it might swerve back on frame, but it ends up just tailing off, and Bennett Sneddon just casually watches it go wide.
Standing on the goal kick. Zuback does well to get on the first ball. It'll come back to the keeper, Puwadi. It'll be a throw here. Prue able to knock into the Galaxy defense. Zonga calls off Angola. It'll come out to Hernandez. Again, Zonga gets another opportunity at it. This will be a foul against the Galaxy. Zuback, I'm not sure where that one came from.
Zuback had his hands behind him just trying to feel out the defender. And to me, from the booth, it very much looked like McFarland knew that, okay, he touched me in the face, and I'm going to go down just rather softly here and take the foul. And he takes the foul. By no means do I think this was of any type of malicious intent from Zubak. And in fact, as a center back matching up with a strong forward, I would expect just a little bit bigger of a battle there.
Free kick for Colorado Springs. Poiti will take it. In the meantime, our referee has a little discussion with Zubak. This will be cleared away. Colorado Springs still on possession, though. Back in towards center. Kim, Taesung Kim, 85th minute. Suggs. He'll shake one defender, get the cross into the box, over the top. Good idea. Bevins could not get on the end of it. Goal kick here for Galaxy 2. Suggs has been good tonight for them.
He's been active. It's really tough when the highlight of your team is your left back, and that's, I mean, it's great. It's great performance from Suggs. You don't want to take anything away from him, but as a team, you can't really depend on your best weapon in attack to be your left back. To me, it seems like you might not be getting enough out of Cashier because he seems lively, certainly capable.
Well, I thought Prue was good in the first half for them. A little more quiet here in the second half.
Prue, he does play the advanced role in midfield, but he is more of a ball winner, destroyer, and that's kind of, you could see the nature of this team is aggressive on the front foot and more of a defensive pressure up the field turn into offensive opportunity type.
This is good for the Galaxy. Amaya, he'll get the throwing out of it. As we enter the 87th minute, 1-1.
These games, when you're at home and you go down a goal and then you find your way to get back in it, these games are there for the taking. The momentum shifts, and this Colorado Springs team is certainly just trying to make sure they get out of here with at least a tie.
Another throw coming up, this time to Colorado Springs. We had 4 minutes of added time in the first half. I imagine we'll have a couple at the very least here for the second half. 2 injuries that I can remember, a couple of substitutions, maybe 3 minutes. Jorge Hernandez. Castellanos into the night sky here. He'll come down and collect it. Onto the right side. Another long ball into the Galaxy penalty area. This is trouble. And it's picked up by Sneddon.
Well, you saw Jonathan Hernandez, I mean, traditionally not a right back, and he finds himself where he's facing his own goal, needs to make a play on a cross with his right foot, and he plays it down casually to Sneddon, who in the end can deal with it. But traditionally, I think you'd see an outside back just get that thing out, clear it, even if it's for a corner kick, to make sure you're playing it safe. Certainly, like, definitely this late in the game.
Here's Rio Fuji. Good pressure there on the part of Zubak, forcing the throw. Jorge Hernandez back out. Jonathan Hernandez here. Again, Jonathan Hernandez tries to play this one through. Zubak able to run it down, shoulder to shoulder. He'll keep possession for the moment. Back out it goes. He can't get the shot away. Jorge Hernandez can't keep it alive. Good idea. Just one step too short there. This ball into the Galaxy penalty area. Frater could not get on the end of it. The Galaxy collide. Angola and Sneddon, and finally the ball out of play. Everybody seems to be okay, but that was a pretty good collision.
Yeah, but the field really opened up, right? You had a great ball played in by Jonathan Hernandez that Zubak got on the end of, and then it goes right back down the other way. And it was Castellanos who tried to flick it on to Bennett Sneddon, and the ball just didn't have enough weight on it. And in the end, John Angola and Sneddon ended up in a really bad challenge, and both of them just got up, shook it off, and no problem.
Goal kick taken off the far side. It goes, intended for Dillon. Second ball. Turnley sends it ahead, but intercepted. Back the other way. Frater. Onto the right side it'll go. Bevins plays onto the wing. Here's the cross. Good ball into the area. The header towards goal. They score. Frater, his second one of the night. And right at the end of this match, Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC take a 2-1 lead.
Ball gets wide, and I mean, anytime you whip a service in the box, you're making defenders and goalkeepers make decisions. And Bennett Sneddon thinks he can get on the end of this, and he commits to it. You see him flying, and the attacking player gets to the ball first and clips it into the back of the net. For a goalkeeper here in particular, you just have to know if you're going to commit fully, you're going to be able to at least make a ball, at least make a play on the player if you cannot make a play on the ball. And it has to be some type of challenge to disrupt the play. And unfortunately, Sneddon doesn't get on the end of anything, and the ball just trickles into the back of the net.
I think he was expecting that ball to get beyond the two players for him to knock it out the way he went out.
Definitely, that was his track on the ball, and that's you know, the hardest thing is timing where the ball is going to arrive, at what point you can get it at, and then take into account all of the players around you and their movements, and that's what he lost sight of. He was honed in on the ball. He knew where he could make contact with the ball at, and he didn't have a track on the players around him who could make a play on that ball before he could.
3 minutes of added time here. Substitution for Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Casher is done. Replaced by Jack Jones. Jonathan Hernandez, his throw, flick towards the top of the box. Rio Fuji, he lost his edge. And it'll go back the other way.
Well, Rio Fuji certainly has the technique and capabilities to put that ball in the back of the net. Right foot, plant foot, and just slips out from under him. He can't get anything on it.
Here's Amaya now as the Galaxy looking to get the equalizer. Jack Jones to close him down. Amaya gets the foul and a free kick. Quickly taken. Fuji chipping into the area a bit too long this time. Goal kick. About 2 minutes to go unofficially here.
Well, if you're the LA Galaxy too, you just got to put. I mean, Jonathan Hernandez, take some risks, take an outside back, put him into midfield, send some more numbers forward. You see the coaching staff of Colorado Springs every single time the ball gets in play, or they're shouting at their players to get behind the ball, make sure they're working hard, kind of the staple of this team.
Another throw.
Some more work for the trainers. You got two head injuries. Just ref needs to blow his whistle quickly and get some staff out there.
Galaxy trainer goes out. Take a look at, I believe, Jonathan Hernandez. You'll have to come out. Crew seems to be okay. Just over a minute to go. The ball comes ahead for Frater. Frater's going to let this go to the end line. It'll turn out to be a corner kick.
So now you'll see Colorado Springs just stand on the ball, two players over it, play short, try to win another throw-in, corner kick foul. Just take the time off the clock.
Our referee has whistled the end of 90 minutes here in Colorado Springs with a late goal. Takes all the points in this one, 2-1 over LA Galaxy 2. There were a lot of good things that happened here tonight, Dan, but the scoreboard is not going to give them any credit for it.
Well, we saw a couple miscues from goalkeepers, and that kind of tells a story. It's crazy how things play out, but really the opening play in this game was Puati getting the ball stuck on his feet, and he really just was fortunate that ball didn't end up in the back of the net. And Galaxy 2 find themselves back in this game after a great strike by Dillon, but to be fair, the goalkeeper probably should have made a save on that. So now they're back in the game. They had some good possession, and when they were in possession, they were able to break a couple passes and lines of pressure. It gave them confidence, and you could see that. So they play themselves back in the game, and as I told you, Joe, when you're at home and you see this shift, you find yourself tied 1-1. There's a momentum shift there, and unfortunately, miscue by Sneddon coming out for the cross, and they get punished. So sometimes when you're having a tough season, it just seems like you get punished anytime you have any type of mistake. And I was highlighting both goalkeepers because if I'm fair to Sneddon, Puati had more of the mistakes in this game, but Sneddon ends up on the hard end of it.
Justin Dillon found the back of the net for LA Galaxy 2 in this 2-1 defeat. We'll come back. Post-game highlights are coming up next. Stay with us.
I'm Hugo Ariano. I'm a center back, outside back, and I was born in La Palma, California. It was Jersey Shore. I don't know. I like watching a lot of drama, so, you know, that was good enough for me, I guess. A cat? I mean, all they do is sleep, so, I mean, that'd be pretty chill. Biggest pet peeve? When people put ketchup all over their fries, like on top of them and not like dip them. I hate that. Probably Spider-Man. Who wouldn't want to be flying around in webs all over the city, saving everybody? The little purple devil guy that like smiles like weird. Like, I don't know. I'd probably be Chris Martin from Coldplay. I don't know. I'd always want to be like a musician, like, kind of like having that as an occupation, just working, you know, having fans like yell at you while you sing, and I don't know. That seems like a pretty cool atmosphere I'd want to experience.
Sometimes you look for all the points, and then you wish you would have taken at least a draw. But the Galaxy 2 fall tonight by a score of 2-1. Let's take a look at those highlights.
Dillon in the first half, high near post, one of my favorite shots when you don't have an angle. Goalkeeper making it look pretty there, Puati. And then some good defending here by Castellanos.
Good chance there as well. On that
good
cross.
Service, that timing wasn't quite there. But you have to hand it. I mean, Justin Dillon, coming off the bench, scoring 2 goals, gets to start this game. Throughout the match, he was dangerous. LA Galaxy 2 not clearing their lines, not picking up on their marks on the way out, and that one ends up in the back of the net.
Good save that time by Puati.
I like these balls. You get it wide, just put it in behind the defense, make it dangerous, get a little momentum, and then Dillon with his right foot near post, and the goalkeeper just wasn't set. He's there. It doesn't even look like his angle's that far off, but he just gets distracted, loses concentration, and at the end there, I mean, that's the miscommunication. There's a couple, Joe. There's a couple things on that goal, and one of them is the defender needs to wrap up the attacking player. And if you hear the call from your goalkeeper, Sneddon, which I'm sure he called that play, just know, okay, he's coming. I'm going to wrap up my player.
Get him off the ball.
Yeah, not even let him make a jump on this play. And that's when you see at the next level, the defenders are just physically getting into attacking players before plays are made.
Hey, Los Dos travel to Texas to face off against Rio Grande Valley FC. That'll be on Saturday, June the 17th. So here tonight, Kevon Frater. 2 goals, and Colorado Springs takes all the points in a 2-1 victory over LA Galaxy 2. For Dan Kennedy, Joe Tutino saying so long. We hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Good night.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League may not be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent from the United Soccer League.